Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to
Hello,
Mama G
replay.
here. Mama G here, and I don't know what direction to point.
Not a doctor. Rusty Blades.
Your volume seems lower now that we're on. That's weird.
Does it really? Let me
Oh,
turn this up because this might not be all the
now
way
you're
up.
sounding better. I think you leaned back and spoke, and it seemed. We'll wait
I
for the
was
chat
speaking a
when.
little soft.
All right, so when you could see us, let us know. If you're watching the replay, please leave a thumbs up. We always appreciate it. And don't forget to leave a comment because we do pick someone from each live a comment and they get 10 entries in the monthly appreciation gift away. And do you see us yet? Because I can't see the comments because I have it
I
set
think we are
back.
being seen. So my
Hello,
fan, oh, I did it the
queens.
wrong way.
Yes,
My fan
queen.
changes my lighting for a second. See that? See how
I
my
know
fan changes my
it
lighting?
does because it's because of the
For
glitter.
reflection?
Yeah, it does.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Rusty's got a new
I
little
was thinking
setup
about that
there.
right before we went live. I was thinking about how interesting lighting is because depending on where I put them, it changes.
Yeah. No, and
Mhm.
then that's so bright, I think it reflects the light, so it changes it. Um, before I say hello to everybody, I just want to say the title is I Just Don't Have Enough Spoons. And I just want to address the fact that it is Mental Health Awareness Month. And rightfully so, May is the perfect month to have that. Or maybe I didn't change it from shenanigans in the Zen Den. I don't know. I had it with first that, and then I changed the spoons thing. I don't know.
Allegedly, she changed.
I don't know. I changed it on one thing, but anyway, a lot of people are having a tough time, and just letting you guys know that you're not alone, but also to be a little kind to the people that you bump into in the line at the grocery store or whatever, because a lot of people are functioning on very few spoons, and I've been functioning on very few spoons. I literally just brushed my hair for the first time today and changed my shirt for my pajamas just before the live. So I did brush my teeth this morning, but that's about it. So don't feel down on yourself if you're feeling that way. A lot of people are feeling that way. Do you want to say anything before I say hello to everybody, Amanda?
So
Rusty,
yeah, I
sorry.
just because they were addressing my yeah, do you like my that and then like this ridiculous
You
elf
look like a
dress I got
clown.
a while back? This is my background currently. Um, it was Brad's wall from when Brad stayed here. Hi, Brad. I'm talking about you. And here is the joke happy anniversary
He's
banner
not
that
really
hung up on the
married to
wall.
Aaron, but they're playing. Yeah. Yeah, it
Mhm.
was a nice visit. We'll talk
Yes.
about the visit because on Saturday, people that were here Saturday got to actually see Brad. But I just want to say hello to D. Yummy Elmo. Deborah's in the house. Hello, Paula. Paula, I sent the photos. I'm sorry that it took me a while to get those photos to you. Bendy Jendy's in the house. Hello, Sally. Very much kindness does matter. Stevens and Moonlight Tracy. Hello, Anna Banana. Kathy Baker. Can we stop this rain already? Oh my gosh. I've been trying to dye yarn and bringing it outside, bringing it back inside, bringing it outside, bringing it back inside. And it's Mork and Mandy. And hello, Lexi and Heidi B. Hello, Desi. Desi said she had to go somewhere, I believe. She'll be back. And hello,
Mhm.
Yarn Barf. Hi, Yarn Barf. Thank you for the squirrel raid, Granny D. Regina Layfield's in the house. Hello, Mara. Oh, I'm sorry about my swallowing there. At least I did swallow. Hello, Barbara. Barbara. Marie Chavez is in the house. Hello, Carly Cheesebrew. And Hooked by Doneen. Hello. Oh, there's Brad, Captain Brambles. Hello, Cindy Lahoolicious. Mary Mann. Noel Doolittle. And let me see, did I miss anybody? I hope not. Jessica Johnson, hello. Well, hello to everybody. Thank you guys for popping in and hanging out with us in the Zen Den. Well, you're actually hanging out in the Zen Den, but also in Rusty's in building. And you're pointing at.
I'm excited. So Brad left a few hidden notes in this house and let me know that they are not on any of my papers or the notes he brought from home. Um, and I just got the clue that I'm close to one right now. I had a feeling there'd be one
Oh,
in the craft
there's
room.
Granny D. Thank you, Granny D, for the scroll raid.
Excited. There's a
Wow,
lot of
Granny,
places to hide a note in this area.
yeah, you're gonna have a fun time. You'll be finding them. Remember that time you did do that? You had all the stickers, and it took us, I think, a year's. Hello, Sam One Fish. Um, we did. I did mail out the last of everything that was owed to people. I know Bonnie. I held her other stuff and mailed the other yarns with her. I did that on Tuesday. Unfortunately, this weekend I had a sick tummy. Um, it was a crappy weekend. A treasure hunt, exactly. Yeah. And so anyway, I hope that you did get the auction stuff other than Bonnie, because Bonnie's I held back. But then anybody who won stuff, I mailed it out. Hello, Mars. I mailed it out. Oh, I didn't bring your pants in here. I'm making you a pair of pants, Mars. I could get them if you're going to hang out. I'll get them and show you. Yeah, because I'm crocheting a pair of pants for Mars. Because hello, Kirsten. He's going to be performing in Ithaca in June, but the problem is they're crocheted, so I don't know if you mailed the other doll and clothes. So there is two dolls. Oh my God, Paul! I didn't want to ask you. I didn't know if that doll was for me or not. Um, oh my gosh, I can't even speak now because I was not sure. Um, I could show you the Mars doll with all the clothes. Oh, clue. What is 23 out of 26? 3. I don't know. That's math. I don't know. Don't ask me. And I could show you the pants, Mars, because the problem with the pants is because they're stretchy and crocheted. When you put them on, I don't know the length that they're going to be. So I may have to mail them to you. You might have to try them on and have to mail them back to me so I could finish them because I don't know what to do. But I'll get them. And then I also I made an outfit I would like to show you guys. Hello, Jen's Hobby Nuke. And yeah. Russ, did you have anything you want to talk about? And I'll go get Mars's pants.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That sounded bad, didn't it? I'll be right back.
We'll get
Talk amongst
Mars'
yourselves.
So we're doing a little refer a friend program, and this is because we're trying to get to our 4K by our 4-year anniversary. Polly's on my lap now. By our 4-year anniversary. So so what I'm doing is if anybody has somebody come to our channel, doesn't matter where they're from, where you know them from, if they come to our YouTube channel, sub and say, hi, I'm new, and then such and such, put your YouTube channel name, the person sent me, you will get an entry into a special just for those 4K people. So there's not a lot of people in this yet. So definitely, if you have anybody you know, have them come our way. Because right now we have Anna, Frizzy, Lynn, Helix, Gwen, Crystal the Yarny Chicken, Paula, and Pink Opal.
Pinko Pal.
But so as of right now, that's what it is. So all you have to do is get somebody new, come here, write on any video. It can be any video, and it doesn't matter because we read every comment. So one of the two of us are going to see it. Well, and then your name will get to the list. But they have to say that they're new and say who you are.
Yes.
Orange is the new black, right?
All
I
right.
forgot about this dress.
No, I love that dress. You look like a clown, though. Yeah.
Thank you.
No, that wasn't a diss. It wasn't a diss because that with the hair piece and that background, the whole aesthetic is very clownish.
Clowns,
Right,
Frankie. You just reminded me of that our favorite video, Clowns, Frankie. It puts you in a group full of people with clowns with the mustache.
Hope this is gonna be wide enough. All right. So Mars, before I knew, hello Kendra. Kendra got all her mail, so hopefully everybody else did. And we'll address the pirate ship versus USPS in a second. Before I knew that I was going to be able to get more Big Twist Mars, Big Twist was discontinued because that's Joanne's brand. And I want to say how much I love you because I used my rainbow Big Twist yarn before I knew that at some point I'll be able to get more. Just letting you know, and all the other people in this chat know that means a lot. That I'm using I was using my big twist rainbow yarn before I knew I'd get any more. Anyway, they're rainbow pants. Okay, I'm going to do a tie at the waist. I have to tuck the waistband. It's a mesh stitch. It's, double crochet, skip one, chain one, continue. So it's a little bit see-through. So you got to wear something fun underneath. And my problem that I'm having with them, I thought they were cute. And even though they're yarn, it's acrylic. I wear my crocheted pants in the summer, and this stitch is going to be very airy. So I thought that if you wanted to, you could wear them for your show if they fit you in June. But the only problem is the length. I don't, unless you know what I might do? I might make them longer, and then you could just weave out the length you want. We'll talk. That might be the smartest way to do it. Just dawned on me. So Mars, remember that, because you're in charge of remembering that, and tell me that. And I'll just make them really friggin' long, and then you could just pull the yarns out, the threads out to the height that you want them, the length you want them. That might be the answer, because otherwise mailing them back and forth is going to be crazy. Or don't wear something underneath, Mars. Yes. Well, Mars, so I had to remind him, don't forget your underwear. But anyway.
So before we move, of course they're said in that voice. That's the only voice I hear when you type now. Before we move on, somebody was asking about my earrings.
I know, Mars. Yeah.
So I get them from this place called Galaxy Snail on Etsy. They make, and if you do order from there, they make real gauges. Like these are actually like in my ears. They make real gauges, and then they make the faux gauges where it has an actual, like, you put both pieces on and it goes through a regular like pierced ear that's not stretched out. But yeah, they make other stuff too, but aren't they so cute?
They're so cool.
My little sneaky pals. Galaxy Snail. Yeah. I thought I had the box right here, but I know I saw it somewhere. I think
Thank you, Kendra. Thank you so much.
Oh, wait, let's see if the card's in this.
Yeah, I think that's the smartest thing to do with the pants, Mars, is I'll just make them really super long, and then just, you could just slowly pull out the thread.
Thank you, Kendra.
And
yeah, if you go,
Donnie's
Mars,
going to
if
be
you
making
go up
supper
to
soon.
000, they'll shrink back down if you take them out. So that's like a safe gauge.
Chicken and rice. Yeah. Yum. Don't forget that there is a word of the day. So, hi, Lo D. My sister D is in the house. And I think I said hi to you, Sam. I'm pretty sure I did, but hello again, Sam. There is a word of the day. So just write random words. I will say that this word for where we are right now is very appropriate. So, Deborah, we did get a little bit of happy mail because I did go to the post office on Tuesday. Like I said, the weekend, and there you go. Just write down words. Rusty, can you see the chat also?
I can see the chat. I just don't know if people give members. That's all I can't see.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what's funny, Mars? Your comment saying wet is kind of in reference to it, and somebody already said it, but it had too many letters in it.
So okay. So I was just saying it's appropriate, so a lot of people are understanding. Yeah, you're all on the right path. Most of you are on the right path. We did get some happy mail because I did go, and we got happy mail from Denise Lee. I didn't see Denise in the house. And then an envelope that came from Albany. So
super quick before you open that, because I don't want to forget. Hey, Sam, were you asking were you want to gauge your ears? I might have, because I saw you made a comment on that. If you are really thinking about that, let me know, because I think I have two small gauging sets left from when Craig was trying to do it.
You guys
his
are
earrings,
close.
they just fall out of his ears. No matter what he puts in, we've tried screw-in ones, we've tried flared ones. His body is just like, nope. Now you could continue. I just didn't want to forget that.
Okay, so
Oh, you do.
yeah, you guys are, yeah, some of you are like right on it. I don't want to show you the addresses. Well, it's just my address. There was no return address, but I love this. So what we returned says, Mama G, love the yarn. Prettier in person. Yes. Like I said, when you see hanks of yarn on here, they don't compare to what
Marie.
it looks like in real life. What is Marie talking about? Appropriate word. Pants, rainbow, thrill. There you go. And you didn't get it out of all those words, Marie. Um, she sent us one of the organza bags. So what we are doing also besides refer a friend is if you don't use the organza bags and you feel like sending them back, we're going to give you an entry into the Hello Gypsy, Crafty Gypsy. We'll give you an entry into the monthly appreciation because it helps save money, and every little bit helps. But I love the fact this is from Barbara, and she phonetically spelled out her name, but I'm still not sure. Am I saying it properly? Thumbs up if I am, thumbs down if I'm not, Barbara. Is it Badone? Because I might be saying that wrong. But anyway, she gets an entry for that, which I'm going to write down right now on the paper because
What size organza bags? Jen's Hobby
any
Nook
size
asked.
works, any size. Organza bag. So Barbara Badone, I don't know if that's proper. If I'm saying it right. Barbara. But
So,
Bodine sounds better. Sounds like it's spelled.
so there's a question. How many stage outfits? So first off, I will say this, and I'm very much not being facetious. I don't always dress up like this out and about, but I would wear everything I'm wearing right now to the grocery store or to my job without question or thought. So it's even though they're costumey, we wear this type of stuff all the time. But right in front of me, which could be one of the places where Brad hid this note, underneath my craft table is 3 full-size bags, like big bags, like you can't see my hands, big bags of just headbands, masks. I've got I think my cape's under there, and then I collect like old lady jackets, like cool ones. You've seen them in the Bendy Bingo, but I love to wear those. I, there's no way I'd be able to put a number on how many costume like things we have. There's that whole bag of costumes upstairs I forgot about until I went up there to go do something from Polly's room.
Just one fish's word
Oh
that
yeah,
he.
they're great. The words are coming up, they're great.
A lot of you guys are getting the word has been said a few times.
It's been said 12 times to be exact.
12 times. Thank you, Gwen, for your alter ego. Love it. It said, all right, so 12 people have said the word already.
Or at least it's been said
Heading to
12
the
times.
guitar recital for Mark's granddaughter. Oh, have a great time. Oh, thank you, Dee. Have a good time. That's exciting. I'm feeling yarn in the bag from Denise. And something
What's in
else.
the bag?
Oh, that feels like, all right. I think I know what the other thing is, but okay. All right, so we got yarn from Denise. Thank you, Denise. And a girl. Oh my God. Well, first of all, well, let's see. There's, okay, here we go. Oh, it's a late happy birthday. This is awesome. All right, first of all, you guys know I love novelty bougies. This is great. We got purple, and I love this one. It's black. I think it's purple also, and blues in there. Oh my gosh, love that. But y'all know my favorite yarn, my all-time favorite yarn. Gwen's on her third alias right now. Is Mandala Tweed Stripe. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's gorgeous. Which colorway is this one? Cat's Eye. Oh, I don't have, this is like the only one I have of Cat's Eye. Oh my gosh. Yeah. My all-time favorite yarn is Mandala Tweed Stripe. And that was super awesome. Oh, there's a little something else in here. But I love this too because I love novelty stuff. So I love to put fuzzies and, just bougie up stuff. I have to bougie up the thing that I'm making. I'm not sure how to bougie it. Maybe I'll have you guys. And then, oh, woman, are you serious? Holy Toledo. It's a bag of organza bags.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like that should be a few entries.
That's definitely a few entries. Oh my gosh, Denise, this is fabulous. Because all the different sizes we can use. Because the smaller ones we could do with the little mini hangs. Hello, Marie and Moses. We can
Right,
use
that
for
was right on cue.
the midi hanks. What? A
No,
bag of bags.
that was right on cue. You just mentioned about that, and you just mentioned about, oh, send me those organza
Oh yeah,
bags,
about
and then you
sizes.
got a bag of organza bags.
There's smalls, which we could use for any size of these this is amazing. There's so many. They're falling on the floor. Sorry for the top of my head. Oh my gosh, Denise, this is fabulous. I do appreciate it because we use these, we use the plastic bags, all that stuff, and Amazon's killing me. I mean, so ordering everything in Amazon, mindfully, oh, mindfully crocheted unraveled. So she's got an alias as well. Oh, Danny Joe, I
Okay,
love the
Ham.
aliases. Oh my gosh, look at them all. Yeah, because the bigger ones I use if there's 4 or more hanks that are in one set. That's wonderful. Thank you very much, Denise. And oh my gosh, Mandela Tweed Stripes. That's like I'm in my happy place. I'm
Is that
really
the
in
end of
my
that bag? Is
what?
that the end of that bag?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe.
So, my favorite earring, you ask. Right now, these are definitely up there because they're new and I like pals. But I obviously don't have a favorite earring
We cover fight.
because I do have a few favorite earrings. This would probably be my favorite,
Love
but
it.
my Danny's. I absolutely love my Danny earrings. But Danny from Taxi, this is his this is his photo ID from his driver's license on Taxi, which is referenced in Sunny when he plays that character. But that's probably my favorite earring. Um, my plunger, thanks Marie, is up there and definitely favorite earrings. But I have to, yeah, Danny DeVito. Then there's Danny. This is one of the scenes. These are scenes from It's Always Sunny.
They're great.
So these
They're
are
flipping
Danny from It's
great.
Always Sunny,
Yeah.
which the person that I bought these from, I can no longer buy stuff from.
Of course, it's any
So I'm gonna
reference.
need a new Danny earring supplier. And then I've got him as the penguin.
Yeah, that's almost scary.
It's
Yeah, the
very
plunger's
scary.
adorable.
And then I am big, you're small, I'm right, you're wrong from Matilda. Which, if you
Oh,
don't know from the movie Matilda, Danny DeVito, the gem treasure of a human, I love him so dearly. I can't think of the actress's name that played Matilda right now, but the actress, her mom was not doing well and wasn't going to be alive for the release of the movie. So Danny DeVito paid, and no one knows how much. Well, you might be able to find out, but Danny DeVito paid
Mara
a
Wilson.
Mara Wilson, thank you. Danny DeVito paid a substantial amount of money to get the best version edited and to be able to watch so that her mom could watch the movie before she went away. And
Yeah,
they're still in touch today. He's just a gem of a human. Love Danny DeVito.
yeah.
Your cat's
Yeah,
name
no,
is Matilda? Nice.
he's an amazing. I think he's really in real life. Like sometimes actors will
No,
portray
he's
certain
solid
people.
through and through. Anyone that's ever worked with him has said that. He is a solid, wonderful,
Yeah,
funny, caring human.
yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of actors, I didn't tell you this, Rusty, so I'll tell everybody. Kevin
You
Bacon. Hello, Missy.
see,
Kevin Bacon. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right. I guess him and his brother have a band. He's
I
got a
feel
brother
like I
named.
knew that, but didn't know that at the same time.
Yeah, I guess his brother's name I think is Mike, and they have a band. If any of you know what I'm talking about, so I think Kevin Bacon and his brother, I think his name is Mike, have a band, and in July, I don't know the date, but in July, they're going to be playing in Hammondsport.
Oh, maybe you were the one that was telling me that. I was going to say, I feel like I knew this already.
I don't think I told you because I just found this out
Oh,
like
maybe it wasn't you.
a day
Somebody was
ago.
telling me about this.
Yeah, so they're going to be playing in Hammondsport, so it might be worth trying to get tickets.
Yeah.
The Bacon Brothers. Yeah. Oh, it makes sense. Yeah, the Bacon Brothers. Okay. Yeah, so they're going to be playing right near us in July. So,
Oh, yeah.
um,
They're actually pretty good, Heidi B
and he's
saying.
married to Kirsten something, not to be confused with our Kirsten. I can't remember her name. I can't remember much, but yeah. So might be interesting to try that. Go see it.
I missed the D comment, so
Oh,
congratulations,
everybody's
D.
congratulating Dee. Kevin Bacon and his wife have been married for 40 years. Yeah, I know. I love her. I keep saying Kirsten. I could picture her. She's
I'm
gorgeous.
horrible with names.
Kira. That's why I was getting thrown off. Thank you, Kira Cedric. Yes, but she might be there too. I'd be more stoked to see her than him. But oh, thank you so much, Stella's mom. And don't forget to drop your drops too while you're guessing the word. Drop your drops, pick one another up. We connect with one another. We always say that, always feel comfortable. The only time we ask you not to drop your drops is when we're doing some kind of a giveaway, but any other time, please do. Yeah. So yeah, it might be fun to go see that. Because I think Hammondsport's like right near us, right?
I think so. It's not far.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, Nessa, they didn't sell me any more of the Yarnspiration yarns, by the way. They refunded me for 3 boxes. 1 box was labeled and never mailed. So I don't know. I'm really
Oh,
disappointed.
D's daughter Judy's pregnant.
Oh,
Congratulations.
well, okay. All right. I didn't know that she was allowed to say that. So that's good. Muddy feet, more mosquito yuck. Oh, God. Hello, Karen. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Well, we got a,
Mine's technically Wegmans seltzers. I love Wegmans seltzers. They're the only
and I've
seltzers
got
I found
my
that aren't too sugary.
coffee and
So
old lady drinks.
it's like half Wegmans seltzer and half water. That's usually what I'm drinking during the lives.
I set my tent up today. My little tent came and I couldn't wait. Judy. Judy. I used to say it to my mom all the time. Judy. I know, mason
This is my
jar.
new cup. There was one
Anything,
day,
anything
you'll like this
different.
one, Mars. There was one day, I look over at Craig and he's got a jar as well, and I can see the back label of ingredients. Yeah, no moonshine. Oh man, none of that for me. Um, I could see the ingredients on the back, and I was like, "Are you using a Wegmans sauce jar as a cup?" And he turns it around and he's like, "Yeah, the roasted garlic ale or whatever." And I was like, "I got the vodka sauce." So we were both using Wegmans sauce jars. I mean, why not? It's a jar. I got it.
No, no,
I keep all of
Nessa.
my jars. Jars. I love jars. Jars are wonderful. Like big jars, little jars.
Yeah, Nessa, they gave me a discount for 3 of the boxes. One I didn't get or a discount, I mean a refund, and then I got the other 2. Oh, thank you so much, Missy.
We did not. I did not hear about that.
You might be Missy, if you're talking about the one in
Which
Buffalo
we have to be
area.
careful about talking certain things
Yeah,
like
we
that.
can't, any kind of natural or any kind of disaster, they
Yeah.
don't let you talk about in the YT streets. But yeah, if you're talking about the one that's local, Missy, absolutely. That's near
Very
where the
good.
man works. And that happened, it was the an elderly couple and their dog were in the home. Unfortunately, the woman did not make it. The man did, not
Be
doing well.
really careful with what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Yeah, I don't think I said anything
I just
that
get
was.
worried because it's kind of one of those things.
Yeah, no, the dog was fine. Anyway, so I'm going to show you what, because we're going to pick the names, because today's the 14th. Each month on the 15th, I write down all the rainbow cats, all the black cats. I only do it once a month because it's a pain in the rear end. Because the way YouTube has it, they flip it. It's not easy anymore, and I don't have a printer. And
Yeah, we
even
can't. At some point, I might get, if we had a Microsoft XL, we would be able to export into that. And for a little bit, it was letting me be able to export into it, but I wouldn't be able to edit anything, which was fine because we can at least read it. But now it's not even letting me do that without buying
yeah.
it.
So anyway,
So it just, every time you try to scroll down, it jumps back up. So you have to like scroll, read a name, scroll, read a name, scroll, read a name.
literally I had to have Rusty do it, read it, and then tell me. So because you can't look and then write down. It was difficult. So anyway, so tomorrow, later in the day, I will write down all the names of everybody who's a rainbow cat and a black cat. At the end of the month, we do 2 separate giveaways or giftaways. We do a monthly appreciation giftaway, and then also I'm going to read that. I'm going to let you read that in a second. And also
Yeah.
a cat colony giftaway. Read that while what?
Brad, are you saying, did Craig, my phone's in the other room because I get better service in there. My phone's, for some reason, no other things other than our TV can connect to our internet. Brad's iPad wouldn't, this won't. So my phone's in there. Are you saying Craig found, did you see like a picture, like Craig found them? Because Craig's in the woods right now. And me over here worried because his foot hurts, is like, is he trapped out in the woods somewhere? Am I gonna have to go like drive my little car that's not gonna make it through those roads to find him? But yeah, if you're saying did he succeed? Did he find them?
That'd be
Or are you
amazing. He'd
just
be so
making a
excited.
funny?
Hello,
Not
Chris. Missy, you're 2 streets over. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that. Yeah, keep guessing the words. People did get the words. I think she said there was like 12, 15 people that did. Yeah, he's a
Very
very
good
happy
now.
little boy. He was miserable
We're at
earlier.
19 people have said it.
Yeah, Craig
Craig is a happy little boy right now. I think.
Yeah, no. Oh,
I'll be right. I'm
Jen.
gonna go look at my phone real quick. With
Jen's
her,
happy
I told
Nook.
her.
All right, so Jen got it. Just gonna let you know. All right, so anyway, in the cat colony giveaway, what you're gonna get is time to unwind. It's a coffee mug. Looks like a skein of yarn. Let me put it back in its bag. There you go. You guys got it now. Yeah. Just keep. Yeah, you guys got it. Diane got it. Yeah. Did I say hi to you, Diane? Hello, girlfriend. All right. You get that. You're going to get 2 skeins of my hand dyed yarn. It's grays and blues, and I believe there's also not really purple, but the gray has a purple break in it. And it's Aran weight. It's 196.8 yards in each skein, so that's part of it. You're going to get the Mary Maxim. There's like 2 crochet and 2 knit patterns. This one, however, if you do win and you get that pattern and you know how to knit, I will supply the yarn and pay you to make me that sweater. Also a couple of the suds. Kind of, well, it's hard to tell with my things. They're a little Americana looking, which is fine. Then there's 4 of the cotton collage, which is a lightweight. You could make a really pretty shawl out of this, but also socks. Oh, I heard a bark. And then a 4-pack of ice yarn, which is
Hi,
super
Panda.
pretty yarn.
Welcome to the channel.
Panda's here. Hi, Beth. I saw Beth is here.
We have a new Hamish is barking, so I can't talk right now. But we have a new person. Panda.
Oh, hello, Pandemonium. Oh, we call you Panda. All right. You're one of 2 pandas that sometimes show up on here. And then also in the giveaway is I didn't have any more colored pencil sets, but this is the whole set of every pencil for drawing in different parts of shadings and all that. And in the back, you've got like blenders, you've got a sharpener, there's a pencil sharpener, there's that's also to scrape on this thing here. There's charcoal. So you have crafting stuff because, again, it's mental health awareness, and this is great stuff. Hello, I did say hi to you, Carly. And then you've got a nice one of these really nice ones from Hirschner's with all the pretty pictures to color in. And I figured flowers were perfect for this time of year. And then there's just another. What's this? Oh, I think this is a crossword puzzle book. Yeah, there's a little crossword puzzle book in here. And then
Oh,
if you wanted, because I'm going through my stuff, like I said before, I'm slowly
so
weaning.
real quick, can I interject because it's an important
Yeah, go
comment
ahead.
thing? So, Panda, thank you for mentioning that Helix sent you because we are doing a 4K refer a friend program. So you just got Helix a entry into our special giveaway.
Special giveaway, yes. That's awesome. Did you write that down?
I just
Write
did,
that
yes.
down.
I wanted
Awesome.
to oh,
Yeah,
thank you,
no,
Jay.
that's fabulous.
That quick before you continued. Oh, it might
Oh,
be in an ad for some people.
it's set for every 30 minutes. We're going to wait 1 second because some people are in an ad, and I'm going to take that opportunity to vape.
Hi, moral finding man. So for anybody in the replay that's watching, Craig finally found morels, which are a type of mushroom that we've been looking for a long time, and almost wasn't going to go. And I was like, you go because you'll have the what ifs. And can you imagine what the what ifs? And they were out there. So
No, that
yes,
now it's
exciting.
like now every time you have to do when you think you're going to do something, just do it because you never know. That's awesome. Are you out of the ads yet? I love the name Pandemonium.
That also gets at one of the AJR songs in my head.
I don't know who that is. Gregory. I know. I always call him Gregory.
And hello.
All right. So the other item that's in here so far, I might put more stuff in because I want to make sure I bag around that mug so it doesn't get broken. Hello, Suzanne. Suzanne got the word. Yeah, that's the word. So write the word down to get entered, and then we'll pick. Probably around 7 o'clock, we'll start picking the winners in the in-house. Anyway, this is a little. I used to decorate with a lot of like country Amishy type things. And this is a little Boyd teddy bear that I've had for a lot of years. In fact, its name is handwritten on the tag. And this is an old antique doll, a little stuffy. I don't know. It's got jointed arms and legs. Even its head is jointed. Um, it has Mama G dust on it for sure. Oh my gosh, look what he found. You're a happy boy.
So that's a morel mushroom. They're little brains. I'm very excited. They're amazingly tasty.
Yeah, it might get the storms. Yeah, it's rainy out. It's been yucky all day. Damn it. Darn it. Anyway, so if you are the
Mushroom
winner, if you are the winner of the uh cat colony giveaway, if you would like this, I'm also offering a Mama G Boyd teddy bear. And I wouldn't feel badly if you looked it up and found out it was worth a lot of money and sold it, to be honest with you. So just don't tell me. But anyway, so that's as of now, that's what's in there. I might throw more. I did not put together the appreciation one yet. I'll get to it. But anyway, so this if this is something that you would be interested in winning and you are not a member, you've got until tomorrow to be a member. You could do it like even just for the month. You could, you know what I'm saying? Just giving you the opportunity. I'm not telling you to do it, but it's easier to do that. In fact, you know what? We're going to throw this in. This is one of my bumblebees that I make, and I make a little little tail in it. We're going to throw the little bumblebee in there because maybe I could stick him in the coffee cup. All right, so that's going to be, so you get a little amigurumi for Mom and Dee. And yeah, I make these in rainbow colors, and those all sell. Just going to put it in the bag. All right. Oh my gosh, Kendra, thank you so. Oh, yeah, that's true too. Thank you so much, Kendra, because all those people will be picked. Rusty, do you know how to do you want to try to see if you could do our gifteds? You know how we get 10 a
Oh,
month?
no, I get what you're saying, but Marie just, instead of the Marlboro Man, Craig can be the Moral Mushroom Man.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
there's a tattoo right there.
Yeah, I can
I,
try
I
that.
often, the man that lives in here sometimes, I always call him the Marlboro Man.
So I'm gonna try to do the gifted members. I'm usually pretty good about hitting pause before sound happens, but I am going to apologize if the live starts and you hear sound for a second. I mean, it's gonna take me a second because I gotta like get to the page.
All right, just give us a heads up ahead of time.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going through my housekeeping while she's doing that. So everybody should have gotten their auction stuff except for Bonnie. I didn't see Bonnie in here, but hers I held back a minute because she had an order that also. I'm going to show you some other yarns that I made too. I've been dyeing yarn, as you could tell by my hands. I used toothpaste, Comet, not all at once, but separate times. This other detoxing exfoliant stuff, soap, and I'm wondering if my not feeling well is because I keep getting acid dye on my hands and maybe I'm poisoning myself. I don't know.
Yeah, you should
Anyway,
probably not be doing that.
I try to use gloves, but it's tough.
Oh,
All
do I have
right,
to go
so
to the live?
I don't remember where to go to do it. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Cindy Lahulicious. I got to get over to your channel. Mars, I think you sent me an email, but I can't read it because I'm using my phone.
We must have already done it for this month because it's not there.
We tried to do it. I don't think we did it for this month. That's what I'm saying.
No, we tried to do it and it did the same thing it's doing now. So I think we did because it's every 30 days. We might have already done it.
Because we did it right before we picked the 15 of last month. Well, if we figure it out, we may not be able to now. It'd be nice just to do it before we pick everybody, before we write all the names down. Oh, you get chemical burns from bleach. Yeah. I know. Rusty's a black cat.
I forgot because I did it when I lost internet because I wanted to like, oh, maybe I can see stuff because if I'm a black cat, I
Exactly.
can see everything from my thing. But I forgot about that. I should probably because we're just losing a tiny bit of money from that.
It's silly. Mandy, two
Hi,
months. Thank
Mandy.
you. Mandy. Hello, darling. Oh, Denise, thank you so much. You missed the beginning. I opened your happy mail. I can't believe it. That is fantastic. I can't cat's eye. I think that's the only cake I have of cat's eye. I don't think I have any more because I was using them all, not knowing. Living for Jesus. Hello. Yeah, I don't. None of us have a lot of spoons today, and it's part of caught your eye. Well, there you go. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, if I may address this really quickly, Living for Jesus is in the house. Welcome in, and everybody can say hello to you. If you have a channel, write the word drop. It'll drop your channel. Other people will pick you up. We support one another here. And the reason I don't have enough spoons is because it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I believe allegedly because springtime is the most depressive month. I don't know how to word that. You'd think around Christmas and Hanukkah would be, but actually springtime is. And so a lot of people are really finding that they don't have a lot of spoons. and you're not alone. We're all feeling that
Mhm.
way, or most of us are. And it took all my power to just brush my hair and put it in a ponytail and put clothes on. I mean, I wasn't running around without clothes on. I just had my pajamas on, so I did put a clean clothes on, and I haven't dyed my hair in a long time. It just, yeah. So a lot of us don't have spoons or are
You're
functioning with
welcome,
one
Misty.
spoon. Anyway, um, oh, but Denise, yeah, I love it. Hold,
Mars, Mars, were you asking about the bee that Mama G crocheted? Something about a
hold
bee.
on, pain ends. I don't know.
I think
I'm kind of trying to read. Yeah, yeah. A
no,
lot of us are
I'm
running
just
out of
asking
spoons.
Mars if that's because Mars asked a question, but you were talking, so I was just waiting until you were done with that part. Okay, so I think Mars is asking how much that crocheted bee is, or one like it for their friend. So
Oh,
get with Mars after the live about the crochet bee concept.
okay, that might be what the he texted me, but I can't. Like I said, I can't read the text. Mars, no, yeah, just let me know. I
Yeah,
could,
we'll get with
yeah,
you after the live. Yeah,
yeah, not a problem.
text Mama G after the live so she
Yeah,
remembers.
yeah,
But I do like that. Hold on, pain ends. That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah, absolutely.
I also love acronyms.
Yeah, just let, yeah, no, not a problem. Because if they want a regular BB, I don't have any more. That was the last B. I happened to have it up on my cabinet, and I put yarn there, and I thought, oh, I have this B, and that's why it ended up going in there, because I'm just trying to you know, move stuff out to make room for more chickens. But I also make those bees with the yellow face, black stripes, but I make the end of it all rainbow colors. Oh, somebody's here. Let's see if he's coming up to say hi. You coming
Do
up
you
to
have a
say hi?
guest surprise? Polly's here, but she's sitting on the pillow I put next to me.
Oh, he's putting, you son of a gun. It's a brand new chair, and he's scratching his nail in it.
That's what they do. Okay, what's a spoon? Okay, so are you just popping in or do you have a question? I forgot.
This is Lipithecus. Trying to get your face in between.
Okay, sorry. So a spoon is basically what the concept of spoons is. It's about the amount of energy, the amount of whatever you have to give to the day. Oh, thank you, Tracy. So
Thank you,
let me
Tracy.
just start to describe it because that's going to be the easiest way than trying to explain the actual word itself. So, everybody wakes up every day with a different amount of ability. Sometimes you wake up and you're ready to go. You want to go. You can go get to the store. You can get all your chores done. You just wake up and you've got all the spoons that day. So you can just do. Sometimes you wake up and life is a little more difficult. For some people, it's waking up and maybe getting out of their bed and getting to the couch and washing their face would be that's all the spoons they had for that day, and that's the best that they can do, and they're putting their all and their effort into it, and that's fine. If that's the best you can do that day, then good for you. You did your best, and that's wonderful. But spoons is a term that people use to describe, again, mindfully is describing it very well, but to describe the different energy levels and limitations that people have throughout the day. So yeah, spoons.
Or nerves. My last nerve. I've been having, yeah. And I think that's like things just start annoying you more easily, blah, blah, blah. But that's because you don't have the spoons. I never knew what it meant. Rusty's the one that explained to me what it meant. I didn't know until fairly recently.
Yeah.
I know he loves to kiss me, but his tongue is like sandpaper, and it's, I don't want to discourage him and let him think I don't love him, but yeah, not a big fan of the tongue. Can I put you
He is the
down? 'Cause
sweetest baby.
he really is so lovable. He's a pain in the butt, though. I will say there's a lot. Oh my gosh, he's so fascinated by the chickens. The chickens are in a octagon thing in my bedroom. I have a big bedroom. It's 25 by 25, so with cathedral ceilings. It's actually a great room, but we live there, and it's our bedroom. And it's got his own private bath. and the open doors to go out on the back porch. So it just works for us. And so the chickens are in there, and I bought a tent. Rusty has a tent, but I did get the tent today. I popped it open. I popped it up. I got a metal sliver. I don't know how that happened, but from the poles, because I put them together. And but Gus just is fascinated by these chickens. He torments them a little bit, but they come right up to him. But he'll like just be sleeping next to them and sitting there watching them. And I'm hoping that he's going to get so used to them that it won't be, it'll be just commonplace. I'm trying to get them to get used to one another. Oh yeah, Lyme disease. Yeah, we're from Connecticut, so I think everybody that I know that's from where we live has that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
Mara,
terrible.
never apologize. I
Yeah, no, it's
love
a
when you teach us.
horrible. All right.
And also, please don't use that new tent. Use my tent, and we'll keep the new tent for something. You can walk into my tent, and I already have it out, and everything's ready. I just got to bring it to your house.
Yeah, I mean, I popped this one
Do that
open because
tomorrow.
I just didn't have I just wanted to try it.
Yeah. So
But-
tomorrow we'll test out my tent, and then we'll go from there.
yeah, this one it fits right in the living room, so it might work. I don't know. I have to put plastic down. All right, so can I show what I made for Lynn?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to be and keep it. Let us know how we're doing on thumbs, because neither Rusty or I can see how many thumbs we have, and I don't see Trevor in the house. So don't forget your thumbs. But if we hit 100 thumbs, please do let us know.
Right. Look at the cat. The cat's right here.
All right.
Sorry, Ham is just right
So
here.
there's a hello, Ham.
Yeah, remember to drop drops while we're showing things. If you
Yeah,
haven't,
definitely. And the word was
haven't
rain.
typed the word rain yet, type the word rain. That's for our in-house
52.
giveaway.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, if you forgot to, if you, even on your aliases, definitely hit the thummies, because we appreciate it. That really does help algorithm and Annie Lennox, because they love that. So anybody,
The more comments that happen, the more they push us out to other people.
hi Linda.
People like Living for Jesus, this new person that found us. It helps new people come to the channel, and then it grows our community more. So yes,
Yeah.
feel free to keep commenting, talk about things, just keep it kind. You know the rules around here. Kindness matters, as Sally Stevens
Hi,
said.
Pam.
That way.
60 people and 53 thumbs. That's not the math, and that ain't mathing. And you gave 2 thumbs, Noelle. So somebody's missing out the thumbs. Okay, so we mentioned her before. Her name is Lynn. Lynn's Makeup Looks. She's got a YouTube channel, but she's primarily on Instagram. She's adorable.
And TikTok. I think she's big on TikTok too, I believe.
I didn't even know there was still TikTok. All right, so on TikTok. And she lives in Rochester, which is not far from us. And recently, Craig tattooed her. So
even if you don't like makeup, the way she edits, the things she talks about, like Marie's got it right there. She is so cute. She's adorable.
She's adorable.
It's just, it's one of those, it's a channel that makes you smile. Like she was even talking about the passing of her grandma, and that one was still even a sweet, cute video.
Yeah. No, she is adorable, and she does makeup. She does a beautiful job with makeup, but her fashionista style is pink and purple and bright and little like schoolgirl skirts and the high thigh highs, and is adorable. Anyway, so it encouraged me, or inspired, I should say, inspired me to create.
I'm just going to hop over there and grab her Instagram so I can share it, because I can't do it on
that works.
My phone while you're showing.
Yeah. Perfect. This way you guys could pop over there and say Mama G Gear or Rusty sent you, because I'd like to share that with her as well. Anyway, so I designed a cardigan, and I'm calling it the Lynn crop cardigan. And I did a unconventional tutorial, as I do, which doesn't show you stitch by stitch, kind of shows you from a blank piece of paper how I come up with the concept and then work through it and problem solve and all that. So it helps you to use your creativity. All right, so this is what I ended up coming up with. I have not yet sewn these 2 sides of the collar, because I made it overlapping. and it is asymmetrical. So in fact, let me just do this. Hold on a second. If I can, let me just do this. Oh, there we go. All right. It's just easier. So the sleeves and the pattern in the sleeves are different from one another. And that was intentional. I wanted asymmetrical. Okay. And then the back panel, and then in the front panel, only one side has the stripe. Okay. And then what I will be doing is sewing the lapel edges. I was going to do a hat. I decided not to do a hat, and now I'm going to do something else. And then the bottom, I have the trim to pull it together. I still have to tuck in the ends, and I put a button. It's a little rose button, and I have two other rose buttons that I'm going to use, I believe, for the lapel here. All right, so that's, I did it. I will drop it for Friday, the tutorial for this. Also, what I made to go with it, and I've been making these forever, but this is perfect for her. It is a little skirt. So yeah, I have to tie in whatever ends, but it's a little skirt and it's poofier on the bottom. And so she's going to have a skirt that matches. And then this is going to be a little pocketbook, just a flat little pocketbook that I have one of Rusty's totes. And I used, and you could do this. I could pull Rusty back up. Hold on. All right. So it's a tote. Oh, there you go. That was weird. It was a delay on you coming back up. But this is one of the flat totes from Rusty. It feels like maybe my phone. I look foggy. Is it me or is it Memorex?
Maybe is there like a fingerprint on your camera?
That's what I'm saying. I forgot to wipe it down. But anyway, this is going to be the lining for a little bag to go with it. Because like I said, she does makeup and everything. So maybe this little purse will be just enough for her to carry her little makeup and her, phone or whatever. And I'll do something with the little black handle. I do have the tie-in ends, but other than that, so anyway, so far that's what I've got for her.
She's in the mist.
Yeah, I know. I feel I'm going to do this. Hold on, guys. Is that any better?
Oh, that's a lot better.
Yeah, I had a smudge. I was smudged.
That's a lot.
You could tell I didn't have any spoons, so I didn't even clean my phone. But I'm going to also do a hairband for her. She's got really long hair and she does makeup. So I'll do a headband like what Nessa made for me. I wear them all the time. So I'm going to do a headband. Yeah, way better. Yeah, I must have had a finger smudge on there.
Now
I was talking to Rusty beforehand. I must have gotten, my oily face on there. Anyway, so you missed the mist. I was noticing it. It was like kind of misty. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So
about this,
other than working on Mars's pants, where now that I realize I can make them really long, and he could just unravel to whatever length he wants. So that solved that mystery, that dilemma. And then I made this sweater. I did the tutorial for it. I'll drop it Friday. Then I made the skirt, and I'm working on the tail end of these things, and I'll do a headband. So that's what I've been working on. Other than that, dyeing yarn. Oh, and I've also been going through a lot of my whips, and I think that there's going to be a lot of whips that I'm just going to bail on. I'm just going to not do them. So I might offer those to people that want to try to finish them or whatever. That might be happening.
Yeah, like a whip off.
A whip off. Yeah, absolutely. Gus, what do you? Oh, Gus is interested in Denise's bag. I have Denise's. Gus wants to climb inside the bag that Denise brought, but he can't fit because he's too big. But he's like, "Can I get in this bag?" You cannot get. I don't want her addresses on there. I'm gonna put the bag over there so he won't go in there. Anyway, do you have anything you want to talk about? I'll show yarn. And then
Um,
soon we'll pick. Hello, Navy Mommy. How you doing, Wanda? You'll
if
finish my
Brad
whips?
doesn't
Yeah.
mind,
There's no
if Brad,
pattern on my whips, Lexi, because I just wing things. You'd have to like wing it.
if Brad doesn't mind, I wanted to read his review from staying at our house. And by his Brad doesn't mind is he's not here and he can't stop me.
There you go.
So
You can't do
to
anything
anyone
about it.
who doesn't know, when people come and stay at my house, especially the first time they stay here, when people come to visit that don't expect me or care if I clean everything and it gets me into this mode and it's wonderful and I love it. But I love to set this room up, like the joke "Happy Anniversary" banner I put on here. I had books set up, but then I also left where he could answer questions,
He's
which
saying no,
those
stop.
you can't stop me. And then I left a blank page to leave a little review. But I set up two of the bells and it said ring for service. There was a garbage can. I had a sound machine, but I didn't have the cord for it, so we wouldn't have been able to use it even if you wanted to. So yeah, I just like to set up a joke little bedroom because I don't have a guest room. I have my craft room that I turn into a guest room when someone visits. But here's Brad's review of the stay here. Um, Despite the lack of mints on my pillow, this was an overall charming experience. The non-traditional mattress size brings a rustic elegance not found in most B&Bs. The constant judgmental looks from the pets was a nice touch, with their looks suggesting what the are you doing in my house? The wholesome atmosphere was seconded only by the creepy baby fetus doll next to my bed. I'll show you in a moment. Overall, I had a busted experience of a small town life with wonderful views, the joys of nature, and the wonderful aromas of fart smelling water. Would stay again. The
Yeah,
end.
true about the fart smelling water because they have sulfur
Also,
smell.
this is the baby that Mama G jokingly bought for me. That
Well, I didn't
I
jokingly.
placed years
I paid
ago.
$160, I think, for that darn rubber piece of crap.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a life-size baby, and it's a hollow shell. Don't buy things from ads. Find them better
Don't do
places.
not buy
But I
things from
also
ads.
this is something I set up so it stares down. You peed in
Right,
the pond?
pandemonium?
That's amazing. Sorry, I just learned that. Um, but yeah, this stares at my guests when they sleep. Oh, take care. Living
Living with Jesus, living
Bye.
for Jesus. And thank you for coming by. And I hope you find some spoons. Yeah, that's a creepy doll. That was supposed to be look like a newborn baby. The picture was beautiful, and I paid good money for it. And then that's what came. I was furious. Yeah, I was upset because it was money that and who's got like money just to piss away. But I knew it would be future comical, so that works.
Mhm.
I'm going to show you some yarn that Rusty dyed for somebody as a custom job, and that somebody is in the chat.
It didn't come out exactly as I planned, but the colors look
I
really
think it's
nice.
gorgeous. I was thinking that it was a DK weight because that's what I held on to for this person, but um, the paperwork that I found that I think we took off the bag when you were dyeing it said fingering, so I don't know, but that seems thicker than a fingering weight. I don't know, so it might be a
No, I love when I get to
fingering
see it
weight.
because I leave the dyeing process while it's drying. So
Yeah,
not until I don't get to see it. So most of the
it
time I
is
don't get to see it
beautiful.
dried and hanged until I see it on here. But yeah, that came out so good. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's really very pretty. And then this I have some outside. I dyed yarn today, but it's rainy out. But this one here is the same what I had left over of that type of yarn. Hello, Gail. It's good to see you, Gail. We're just looking at some yarn I dyed. Anyway, this one here, I'm probably going to keep.
No, that's yours, Anna. I wasn't going to blow your spot, but yeah, that's you.
And I might make myself like a poncho or something out of this. I mean, I might not keep it, but I might work with it. I don't really use my own
As
yarn.
long as you like it.
Yeah, I
You
don't
like
really
it.
use my own yarn. I do have some that I've saved, but this one here really turned out really, really pretty. And I had 5 hanks of it left. And I said, well, let me try this after she left making that. And it's just really brilliant. And I think it's really beautiful. It's got all the colors. It's like Rusty's hair,
Not
that
right now, though,
color.
because I need to dye it.
Yeah, I got to dye mine too, desperately. Even an old lady brought that up about my hair the other day when I went out. I went to the post office and then I felt brave and I drove to another town to
Bye,
the
Brad. I love you dearly. I was
Dollar
so
General.
excited to
Bye,
have you
Brad.
here.
It
You definitely got
was
to
one.
come
I
visit
have your
again, and
hat and glove here, Brad. I
oh
just
yeah, do you
couldn't get
have the other
over.
glove? Or did we lose it in this house somewhere? But yes, definitely come visit again, and I will be looking for those notes.
But anyway, so those are some of the yarns I dyed. I mean, I dyed a bunch of yarn. So we'll probably do another little, because Dee and I were taking time off trying to just dye yarn instead of dyeing it as like, oh my God, I got to get it done for the first of the month, just leisurely dyeing it. I've been pretty much consistently been dyeing yarn, but not massive amounts.
You might be in another ad for some people.
Oh yeah, I think I have it set for every 30 minutes. Yeah, you might be in an ad. That would make sense.
Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
stop it for the StreamYard.
Otherwise it's unmonetized and then we lose hours. Um, but I did stop at the Dollar General to get some stuff to make chicken toys because I love my chickens. And I bought these 2 wheels. They're metal
Oh,
wheels. I don't know
okay.
if you could
Thought
see.
process on them.
Yeah, and they've got a hole in there so they could spin. But I'm not sure what to do with them. I don't
I was
know.
wondering if you had an idea.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw them, I thought, ooh, I can like crochet on the spokes. And then remember I was saying the other day about wanting to hang the amigurumis
Oh yeah.
on like a mobile. So I thought I could do that, but I grabbed 2. And then I was thinking I could maybe make something for the chickens for their cage. But I
I'll
also
give them a hamster wheel to run in.
I bought a couple little pink baskets because I have one turned upside down with the feeder.
Our vegan Brad and I came up with the idea of vegan animal pelts and hides where you just like crochet
Crochet them.
with
I
animal heads.
This won't look the same. That's the only thing. But I got
He
some
popped
rope.
back in just to remind us of that. I
And
love
then
Brad.
the little basket I put upside down because this way I have their water up above where they are so they're not kicking all the crap in it because they're messy. And then some Mardi Gras beads and some pink clamps because they're all hopefully all girls. One might be a roux, I'm not sure, but that would be fine if it's a roux. Then I'll just have babies. But yeah, so I've been kind of busy creating toys for trying to find stuff that I have and what Rusty has around the house that we can convert and make it into like places for the chickens to play on.
Yeah, like that. The wooden ladder
Yeah,
I have that has a little paint tray on the back. That's
perfect.
going to be great. And we can even hang stuff off the side. So underneath the
I
ladders, a little bit more
Bye for a
like
minute, Carly.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I found
Carly's stepping away for a minute.
right if as soon as tomorrow I can pull up into the backyard, I can grab the things that I gathered, put them in my trunk, and just drive them to your house because I put them all by the edge of the hangar.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because I figured out we're gonna do use straw bales for the garden, for the raised bed garden, because I can't be bending down and bending over anymore. Those
Yeah.
days are gone. And so we're going to do straw bales. I'm going to put them along the kitchen side. Then I'm going to have the big run It's got a big tent, rounded top for them for their run. And then the man is going to go to the Amish and get wood and build a coop next to, there's Hamish hanging
Hamish
there.
and Polly.
Oh, there's Paula. I didn't even see her. She blended right into the pillow. And then he's going to build a coop that's going to be up again next to the house under this little roofing thing. So this way in the winter, they'll be protected from the elements and the weather. And then they can have the run right alongside the house, which would be protected. Yeah. The straw. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how that works, Marie. I know they have to, prep it before you plant in it. So maybe the process of prepping the straw keeps it from getting moldy. But you
Did you feel
use
me
it
showing you in the chat?
where it's the ends are up, so the cut part is up and the other part's down. So I mean, I'll do some more research before I actually do it. But I thought those would be nice right along the side there. And the chickens, I'm going to grow stuff that the chickens can eat, like basil and dill and parsley, things like that the chickens can actually jump up on the bales and pick the greens, so it'll be kind of for them. But yeah, yeah, I never heard of it before either, the straw barrel. And I happen to be going through like the Instagram things where you just kind of
Yeah,
go
Mama
and
G found out about that.
saw people do it. You did it. Oh, so Yarn Bark did it. You fertilize it. Yeah. And it begins composting. Exactly. Yarn Bark. So yeah. So I guess by having it raw end up, the water maybe runs through it a little bit better and it doesn't get moldy. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that's the
And there'll be
main
tasty
thing.
eggs. Yes, Sally. Yeah.
Keeping it in the barrel and having it not side face, but upways.
Yeah, it's
Let's say
upwards.
side face and upways.
And then you put some dirt. You mean you have to prep it first. And then now, like I said, I'll do obviously more research into it before I do it. But I just figured that would be cheaper for my raised bed gardens. And I'll grow tomatoes in there and whatnot. And I did buy a rhubarb plant, but I guess they can't eat rhubarb. Rusty loves rhubarb, so I'm just going to give it to her for her property because I don't want to have it on my property in case they're free ranging and they eat that.
Yeah, no, I could definitely put that in my yard, no problem. I've got land.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, Nessa. The reason, the fact that I don't think they get moldy so much is because you're putting the raw end up and the raw end on the bottom, so the water can actually run right through. And then they root into the straw. They love watermelon. Okay, watermelon don't grow good around here because we only get like one season. We're like we're almost a 4 zone, so you really have a very short growing, and you have to really grow that in the house beforehand. And I didn't start any plants beforehand. Who's leaving? Oh, shalom. Shalom, everybody. Yes, hello. Welcome in. And don't forget your thumbs, guys. We always appreciate that.
Yeah, I was
Anyway,
gonna say, so anybody new, type rain because it's 7:17, so we should probably start picking things.
Yeah.
I just realized I'm gonna have to go into the living room to do the random comment picker one more time for that, which is fine. So yeah,
Yeah, we got
anyone that hasn't typed
21.
rain yet, type rain. I got 44 now, so like get that in. That's for the in-house giveaway, which is 10 entries, right?
Yeah, 10 entries in the monthly appreciation.
And
I
if
like I said,
you would like a chance to win the special members only monthly appreciation, you still have until tomorrow to become a Rainbow Cat or higher, and then you have the ability to get into that.
and there's some room in the bags. I might shove some more stuff in there. That's what you got for now. Paula, if Paula's still here, I have her quilt folded up on the end of my bed, the Zenden bed. And Gus is so comfortable curled up on it, and he's underneath under the light is there. Yeah, he is laying on your quilt like a little angel. And then so we're going to do this giveaway. And then we also have I'm not going to show you the names yet on the replay from last week. So don't forget, always come back and leave a comment.
Yes.
Yeah, always come back and leave a comment because we do pick names from that as well. And you get 10 entries in the monthly appreciation. And any gifteds, all that, you also get entries in that. That's another way to get entries. And then we also give in-house entries as well.
Linda gave 2 for chicken toys. Just
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I'm excited making toys for the chickens. I am. And buying stuff for them. Yeah, they're going to be
we're gonna
so spoiled.
Pick this one. We're gonna pick this one.
Hi,
and
Kim
then
J.
I'll have to go into the living room and open up the random number generator because there's 21, right?
There's 21. We could ask somebody in the chat for a number. I didn't show anybody the names. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't show the paper that has all the names.
Yeah, but then how are we gonna? You're gonna pick one person to ask a number. How are you gonna do that? Because everyone's gonna start numbers.
I could just ask, hello, Diana. I could just ask one particular person to give me a number. You know what I'm saying? Like Kathy just said, yeah, people are throwing numbers out now. So we could do that.
Can ask Marie because Marie never joins the things.
No, Marie does not. Yeah, Marie does.
Giveaways unless we
she does not enter, but we do enter her in things
she might
against her will.
All right. I mean, we're at 54. A bunch of people have written rain. I think we are good to poll. You ready?
Yeah. So this winner,
we didn't talk about this.
What we're talking on one another. We got to really stop doing that.
Am I polling one, and then we're putting a new word in for the normal ticket thing? Are we doing that thing?
Yes, that makes the most sense. Yeah. 77 thumbs. Thank you for letting me know, Diane. Because we can't see the number of thumbs.
We're polling for our first in-house now.
This is for the word of the day, the mystery word of the day. We'll come up with a better thing for it. And this Doneen. All right, so Doneen, you don't have to do anything. You just get 10 entries in the monthly appreciation. Hello, Jeanette. All right. So I got your name down, Doneen.
You guys are going to watch me do this because I'm not going to close it and then open it back up.
Hi, Alley Cat Kimberly. Don't forget your thummies. And we're going to do the in-houses, so get ready. We're going to have a word, and then you type that word down, and then we'll pick the first 5 people. You get 2 entries. You don't have to do anything. The 6th person. All right, so start typing the word fun. We'll give that a minute. And the first 5 people get 2 entries into the monthly appreciation giveaway. And the 6th person will get 10 entries into the monthly appreciation. Did I say hi, Bendy Jendy? I hope I did. Hello, Arrow Lover. And hello to any other lurkers that are lurking. You little lurkers.
Hello to our lurkers.
Hello, you little lurkers. You little lurkers. Kirsten. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I find some spoons, and I hope everybody else finds some spoons. I did say hi to you, Beth. I just want to say hello again.
And I know I've talked about this a few times, but I know we have some new people in here. So while people are writing the word fun, a friendly reminder, we're doing a special. If we reach our 4,000 by our 4-year mark, we're doing a special giveaway for just the refer friends. So if you get anyone to come to our channel, say, hi, I'm new. If it happens during a live, the mods have been pretty good at picking up on that. So like we even got one, Helix got one during today's live, or on any comment on a video, and say, hi, I'm new, and such with your YouTube handle sent me, you're going to go into a giveaway that currently just has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in it. This is going to be for, I'll probably make you a custom tote. Mama G will probably is going to give some sort of yarn. If we can get to the 4,000 by our 4-year, we're going to make a really special package for it.
Yeah.
So if you have anybody that hasn't come to our channel yet, get some people over here to sub, watch a video. So hopefully their sub sticks. and then say hi, I'm new with your name on it, and you'll get entered
I'm
in.
giving a chicken. You might get a chicken. Yes. Yes, you might get a real live chicken. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
What are we at now?
Thank you so much, Yarn Bar.
We're at
Yarn Bar.
3,802 or 3. It bounces up and down.
Yeah,
We're
we're
just
like,
over
yeah.
3,800.
Yeah, so we need like 200 by our podiversary is going to be like, I think it's August 27th or August 28th. It's on a Wednesday night. And,
Yeah.
'cause that's officially the one of those days is officially our 4 years of being here. So, very excited about that. And then, so if we hit 4K by that time, then this refer a friend. So share us out, whatever, if we get to that point, and we'll still have giveaways and whatnot for sure. For sure.
All right, so we're at 49. I'm going to give it another second, then I'm going to start pulling.
All right, cool.
So if we get a couple more funds and it doesn't go up,
I got to remember to write. I've got to write Denise Lee gets some extra entries for the organza bag entries.
yeah, Diane, it's shocking it's gone for this long. And it's what gets me the most. And when I say what gets me the most, what makes me the most like proud of our community here is that we're 4 years in and we've only had two potentially not even like
They
bad
weren't
comments.
even.
Yeah, there's just two. That's it.
Yeah.
With all of the people in this community and everything and all the stuff we talk about, we really have not gotten any like haters. We just
Yeah.
keep being a bigger and better, wonderful yarny and other craft related community. And it has just got me smitten.
I'm taking
Smitten.
the ears off, guys, if you have that on your bendy bingo, because it's giving me a headache.
Are you ready to write? I'm gonna start drawing.
Yep. I'm ready to write pen and paper.
All right, we are on number one. The
All right. The
first
first
big
5
entry
get 2
winner.
entries. And the first winner is Linda Fisk.
Fisk, 2 entries for you.
The next winner is
Adventures
Adventures
with
with Beth.
Beth. I love the cat eyes in your profile picture. Who's gonna win next? Let's
Yes,
see.
they do, Marie. Haters need love. Absolutely.
Stella's
Stella's
mom.
mom.
Oh my goodness, Stella's mom. I just realized I still owe you something. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna make a note. That's my bad. That's totally my bad. My bad.
It's hard to remember everything. If we ever forget, please remind us because we do forget things. Sam, one fish.
One fish.
The next winner is number 5 wiener.
Number 5 is Jen's
James
Habanero.
Habanuk.
Woo woo. Am I pulling another?
All right, now the 6th winner, you get 10 entries.
Oh.
And that winner is Leslie's Crochet Corner. Awesome. So you guys don't have to do anything. You just get entries. All right. So now for
Yeah,
another.
we do some physical in-house giveaways sometimes, but we just mailed so much stuff that we
Yeah.
decided to just do entries today. But if you come to the lives and you do these, it bounces back and forth. Sometimes you do physical giveaways. Oh yeah, I haven't seen, is Regina Layfield in the
Yeah.
house for
Regina.
her
No,
address?
Regina was in here earlier. I don't.
I don't have
I
an
might have
address.
an email. I couldn't find. Hello, Jessica. I didn't see Regina's address in my address book. So I might have an email. 79 thumbs. Thank you, Diana.
Chris
Diana.
is asking how much I owe for shipping.
Oh, I don't even know, Chris.
Regina. email me
There's
here at
Regina.
mamageeandrusty@yahoo.com and give me your
Thank
your
you,
address
Denise.
so that Anna can send you what you won. Because we don't have it. We might have it. We
Yeah,
can't
I
find it.
have it. Hello, Sift and
Sometimes we
Soy.
just can't find things.
Hello, and
Yeah,
Rebecca
email me the
McCauley.
address.
Hello,
Thank you.
Rebecca McCauley. Rebecca McCauley. Oh my gosh, I have 4 crows. I've got them coming into my backyard. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you how exciting this is for me to have the crows coming into my backyard. It's taken me a long time. And there was an extra crow. There's 4 of them. There's the 3 that usually come in and baby. And there was just earlier today, about an hour or so, about a couple hours before the live, they were all flying around in the back and side of my house, but they were diving down at another one of the crows. And I'm like, what are they doing? And it dawned on me there was 5 of them. So it was a unwelcomed crow in my yard. That's not a part of that murder. And they were all in that YouTube. That is what you call a group of crows, just in case YouTube flagged that. So there's 4 of them that do hang out, and this one was an intruder, and they were dive bombing him and going and flying around him and whatnot. So that was exciting. But I did want to say,
Girlfriends.
hold on, before you pick that, there was something else. Let me just try to scan up. It's so hard to do this on the laptop. I apologize.
Crows are awesome. The shop
Oh,
crows are doing good. I still
oh,
think
these
about the
guys,
fact
they're
that
so
Jekyll came
beautiful.
and said bye to me.
I
Like
mean,
that still baffles my mind. Aaron, the week prior I hadn't seen Jekyll, which Mama G had been feeding Jekyll. I knew him for 15
for
years. I was
years.
in the car with
Yeah.
Craig that weekend and was like, it's okay for me to be like sad about the fact that I haven't seen this crow, right? Like I know it's not a pet, but like I've known this crow every time I visited my mom for like 15 years. Like it was the same crow. Like it was sad, and like I hadn't seen it, and like I heard crows in like the background, like far away. And Aaron overheard me going, "That's probably just Jekyll telling me he's okay." And Aaron was like,
No doubt.
So
And they were
then
watching me feed them too.
that Monday, Aaron went outside and said to the other crows that we feed, because we feed Jekyll's babies and grandbabies, said to the other crows, is like, you need to tell Jekyll to come here and say goodbye to Rusty because she's having a hard time with this. And I can't even, there's so many swear words that want to come out of my mouth right now. I poop you not. The next day, I got to the shop and I opened the back door where we usually feed him in the back now because of the seagulls. I opened the back door and he was less than 15 feet. There was Jekyll and he looked directly in my eyes, backed up a little bit so I can give him his last peanuts. And we had a moment and he said goodbye and I've never saw him again. Like that crow came to say goodbye to me, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was coming there for a long time. But these guys here, they fly over to Rusty's house and they're also here. But I've been
They're
putting
across the
food up.
street at my house.
And then I have a fox that's in my yard. Mel was visiting and the fox just runs right through the yard. So the fox,
What do you have? So real quick, while she's telling about the foxes, what do you guys have in your yard?
yeah, well, I noticed that someone said I think it was magpies that I saw.
Or
Those are beautiful
your
birds.
yard pals?
Yeah. The fox, I'm not really happy about having the fox here because of the chickens. I will say this about the crows. Besides the fact that I have on my bucket list is to have a friendly crow. And so that's coming more and more close to fruition. And, the point, another reason that I want the crows to be on my property more is because they tend to deter hawks. And I have hawks and eagles that fly overhead. There's a couple of hawks that are always in my yard looking over my property. So, though I love them, I just don't want them with the chickens. So now it's a different fear now because I have the chickens. So normally I wouldn't care about the fox and the bear and all that so much, and the raccoons. But lizards, I love lizards. Stella's mom, and squirrels. We get a lot of those too. But anyway, the fox was in my yard. I have a little video. I'll drop that out there because I I I heard them up in the woods a little bit during the night. I think it was a mom. I think it might be a mom fox, and she might have her den up on the hill there with the babes. So, I mean, I can't catch it and do anything about it. I have to just deal with it. So if I feed it, then maybe it will leave the rest of the other things alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
They're
Regina,
only,
just email me your address. Regina, email me your
oh, right.
address
Yeah,
and then I can get it to Anna.
absolutely. Yeah. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, I'm in a lot of snake groups. Copperheads are scary,
Oh, Gus
but
was playing with the snakes.
most venomous snakes, or most snakes in general, they don't want to be near you either. It's just
No,
like
we're
spiders.
frightening.
They don't want to be
Yeah.
near you either. So
Gus
like I
caught
know a lot
himself
of
a
people are
snake.
scared of them. Okay,
Awesome.
perfect.
Thank you,
Thank
Regina.
you.
Yeah, Gus was playing
Okay.
with the snakes the other day. He hunts them actually, and what was funny is Mel had given me a blanket that's crows, but with it's white with black crows, and then there's trees, so there's branches, and I had the blanket kind of thrown onto the bed, and he jumped onto the bed, still in his hunting mode, and like all of a sudden, like froze, looked down, and then jumped back, and I was like, that was a weird reaction, and it dawned on me that the black strips that were on the blanket that were the stems of the tree, he must have thought it was a snake, and he got nervous and jumped
Oh,
back. Yeah. So, but yeah, but this fox, I worry because that'll definitely take out they'll break into the coop, you know. So I got to be careful. Have to be written on it. Or Regina's asking somebody something. And Chris's kaleidoscope. I didn't pay attention. I'll email you. Well, I don't think it was much, hon, but that's on
yeah,
its way.
it's Mama G and Rusty at yahoo.com that's the email, if that's what you're asking.
Oh my God, that's a horrible snake. Yarn bar. Yeah, you have all the
Oh,
plant
I
eaters.
love
Yeah,
snakes. They're very much portrayed as a bad thing when they're really not. Like I said, like the venomous snakes, they don't want anything to do with you just as much as you don't want to be near them. Unless
yeah,
you step on them or get into their path, they're not going to bother you. And what's nice is I follow a lot of snake forums and snake groups and bug groups and etymology groups. I love all of that stuff. Um, most of them you can tell aren't venomous. Like most
Sam.
snakes almost have a tiny smile. Like if you look up a non-venomous snakes, like their little head and their tiny smile and their nostrils are in a different place, allegedly.
Allegedly. Hello, Rhonda.
Um,
Good to see you. Yeah, we haven't picked the winners yet, so I think what was the word you had to write down, just so I forgot.
you already picked that, Rain. We did that already.
Oh, we did that already. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. We're picking the other thing, the replay. Yeah. I'm sorry, Rhonda. But don't forget to leave a comment in the replay, and can get picked. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I have to let me know when you're ready for the replay. I have to go get the app up over there.
Oh,
Or
82
82 thumbs.
thumbs. Awesome. Well, you
We
know
haven't
what?
given us a thumb yet.
All right. So there's 21 names, and I didn't show it yet.
No, caps lock doesn't matter. It's just the letters. The only reason I do the M, the G, and the R capitalized is because it's easier to read for people when they're looking at it. But it just the letters matter for emails. Capitalization does not.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't see any live snakes. Yeah, when I do my gardening out in the back, I see a lot. Hi, Candy.
I was just Candy's been here. I was just saying.
I know
Telling Candy.
I didn't say hi to her before though. I hope I said hi to everybody else. Okay, so Candy, pick a number between 1 and 21. Because there's 21 people that wrote on the replay. So pick a number if you wouldn't
I
mind.
can't
Pick a
use my
number.
dice. We're one more than my dice, which is fine. I prefer to
Yeah,
have more
it's
replay comments.
21. Yeah. Oh, she picked number 6.
I don't know what
Um,
this is exciting for all of us.
all right. I just circled it. And the winner is Moonlight Tracy.
Woo! Moonlight
Thank you,
Tracy.
Candy. So that's everybody in case you want to screenshot. We're trying to be transparent. And I didn't show this beforehand, so she had no idea. Thank you. All right, so Tracy gets 10 entries. She doesn't have to do anything. I like this as we don't have to worry about emailing anybody, or remembering, and I don't have to remember to look. We get so many darn emails. It's horrible. All right, let me write her name down. Cool. So that's that. Last on the list of Oliver Twist. Oh, what a great play. What a great book. And I will send another email, and I'm not very good at. Don't worry about it. None of us are.
Don't
None of us
worry at
are very
all.
tech savvy.
Regina, worst case scenario, if for some reason the email thing isn't working well, just comment on something. I read. Mama G does some of the comments. I personally read all of the comments, and then I relay anything that needs to go to Mama G to Mama G. So yeah, just let us know. It's no worries at all. It's just we just want to get you your winnings.
Exactly. And
And
I probably have your email, your address somewhere. I just couldn't find it. And I probably did a screenshot. I did eliminate a lot of pictures and stuff off of my phone because there was so much stuff with shots and stuff in there that I uploaded a lot of the hanks of yarn on my laptop. It took me hours yesterday just to get them off of my phone because I was running out of space.
yeah.
So, and don't forget Friday. Please do watch it, even if you don't watch the whole thing. But another ad, darn
Oh,
it!
we might get an ad.
Sorry about the ads,
Hear
guys.
me. What you did you won Anna's mental health awareness month gift because they did a few um giveaways during our lives for that. So that's what you won, and that's what we want to get to you.
Excuse me. Yeah. Hello, Marie Simpson. Hello, Pauline. If Pauline is watching, hello, Pauline.
Oh,
And
we gotta
yeah,
make sure
Karen.
to say hi again just in case if they were in an ad. Marie,
Yeah.
can you hear us right now? We're gonna give it a second, and I want to make sure Marie can hear us.
Yeah, and Karen, we say ad. That's advertisements. Every 30 minutes, one's going to pop up. So a lot of people get them. Not everybody does, but some people. You're making red, white, and blue hats now, Jeanette. Awesome. Very patriotic. I love it.
I like that. Today's declutter homework. Declutter 25 pictures or screenshots you do not need. ADHD right here. I screenshot way too much. And you know what
Oh,
else is my problem? I learned how to make memes. MRC.com is this meme making thing that has so many shows on it. And you could just put up the show in any quote and it lets you make a meme from that. So now instead of responding to people with like normal text messages, I tend to respond in meme. So now I just have way too many like memes I've made on my phone that aren't relevant to anything else. Oh man.
Kirsten, that's awesome. My niece graduated. Did I tell you that Alyssa graduated?
Oh, I
Crystal?
didn't know that. I got a
Yeah,
message
my
there.
niece just graduated, and that's awesome. Kirsten's kid is graduated this weekend, and she's packing to go to the. Oh my gosh, have fun! That's exciting. Wow. God.
Simpson, I think we're out of ads. If you're here with
Hi,
Pauline, hi
Tammy,
Pauline, I love
and hello,
you.
Pauline. Just in case you run an ad.
Sending all the love your
Oh,
way.
Kirsten, where did they go? That's right too. Yeah, you're going to be out this way. What college? What college is it? I'm
Oh,
curious. Yeah, I don't know what college.
did I say I needed something, Marie?
24
You
years
gotta go.
old. My
Bye,
God.
Sam. Thanks for stopping in.
Oh, are you serious, Kendra? Oh my gosh. Thank you for reminding me. I need like, you know, those rich people that have the paparazzis following them around and they have their assistant with the thing telling them all the things they need to remember. I need one of those people in my life. I really do, because I would have forgotten. So after this, you have me. I don't know if Mishi's doing her members only live or not, but at 8 o'clock is Dawn Aaron's podiversary. So please, please. Oh, Pauline says hello to us. Hello, Pauline. We love you
Big love to you.
so much. Yes. And yeah, don't forget to please go over to Dawn Aaron's channel. If one of the mods could possibly drop Dawn's link and tell them it's a Black Cat raid for her podiversary. I'm so upset. I'm sorry to be distracted, but I have a brand new chair. And when Gus came up and put his paw, he put a little hole in it. I mean, it's microscopic, but the OCD is making it be bigger than it is. Anyway, yes, we're all going to have to go over there to Dawn's podiversary. I'm so excited for her. She does also dye yarn. She does a beautiful job. She really is. She's
I
so
have
talented.
magic. I have Magic of the
Thank you,
Month
Missy.
class with Dana Newkirk after this, so I'm not going to be able to make it.
That's okay. I'll be there. I'm going to have to close up shop here and then go back into my room. This is just the Zen Den bedroom. So, and Carly's back. She said she was coming back. Hello, back. Yeah, Carly, in case you missed it, Dawn Aaron is her podiversary is in 15 minutes. So we're definitely going to book out of here, close shop, and scoot over there. If you do go from here to hers, please say that Mama Gear sent you or a Black Cat raid. So I want her to know that we're sending everybody over there for her. Olean. Yeah, Olean, that's right. Yes. Okay, you're right. Yeah, you're not too far from Olean is really Olean's about 45 minutes from me, I think.
So they're going to be in Olean?
Yeah, Kirsten's daughter goes to school there. Yeah. She drives basically by our house. Well, on the highway, you know.
I have a
And Chris, I'll
barking
let you
dog.
know. No problem. Oh, why is Dawn nervous? She shouldn't be nervous. My God, she's been doing this. She's an old hat at this stuff. And it's all amongst friends, man. You don't be nervous about friends. And Connie, it's wonderful to see you. And hello to Candace. Love you guys.
Thing.
Wow. Yeah, 45 minutes. That's what I figured. Olean's about 45 minutes. That's Olean, Rusty. That's where we went and we found that the video store that we thought was out of business for a long time. Remember
Yes.
that town? That was Olean. Yeah, it's past. You go past Cuba. That's where
Anna dropped a link, so that's the link. I'm assuming.
Anna's. Yeah, it's hard to see on here. Yeah, you're about an hour away. Yeah, Kathy Baker, she's right near us too. Yeah, us guys are pretty close. Well,
you should plan it's summertime. Let's plan hey, let's go to this
yeah.
spot this time. Who can make it there?
Kirsten doesn't live there. She just goes there because of her daughter. Well, now your daughter's graduating, or your child's graduating. I'm just assuming. I was curious how your daughter's doing, to be honest. Yeah, and Missy's right nearby too. Missy, but you're near Lockport and Rochester, correct? Because that's Lockport is
We're
where.
south of Rochester.
Yeah, Lockport is near Buffalo. I'm saying Rochester. Lockport is near Buffalo. That is where the man that lives here sometimes works. He's 2 hours away. And then we live 45 minutes south of Rochester. And Kim G, yeah, that's right. I remember that, Kim G. Yeah, you did say you lived in Olean. Yeah. Oh my God. Sorry, I can't make it to Dawn's. You're not gonna well, hopefully a few of us will at least get there and show her some love over there. And you have family in Olean, so you will be around from time to time. Okay, awesome. That's wonderful, Kirsten, because maybe we could do that. Maybe if
I
there's a
would love
time
to plan a little thing.
over the summer, if you're going to be doing I know it's a lot when you're coming to visit family, there's so much to do, but maybe a quick get together at a Dunkin' Donuts or something for coffee, and we can see if Kathy and Missy would be interested.
I like that you say get to Dunkin' Donuts for coffee, and in my brain, I was like, we should meet at like a state park and have
Oh, yeah.
charcuterie board
Well, State
at
Park
a
would be
picnic
nice
tack.
as well.
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite things to do is like hike and then have a cooler with charcuterie, and then after you're done hiking, you pick one of the
Yeah.
picnic benches and just like snack. It's wonderful.
Ooh,
Nature and
Denise, if you do see your friend in Painted Post, that's about 45 minutes in the other direction from us. And that's where
okay,
we go
yeah.
shopping. That's actually where we go shopping. So, I mean, I'm trying to get out of the house more. I did go to Dansville all by myself after the post office. I did freak out a little bit in the store, but I managed. So, I can never make promises because the anxiety is a day to day, moment to moment thing. But, absolutely would love to. Oh my gosh, if you're going to Paint a Post, you're 45 minutes away from us. And that's where we go shopping. And there's a great
And
place that
even
makes
though Mama
macaroni
G
and
has a hard
cheese.
time going places, I am her main support animal.
Oh, Kim G,
I'm
I'm
basically
sorry.
Mama G's support animal. So I can usually if I'm involved, it helps her get to where we're going.
Yeah. Oh, so you're way south of, okay, Missy. Why am I know, Missy, I know you told me where you are, and my memory is the pits. And I'm really sorry about that, Kim G.
You
I
can
don't
look
know
it up
why
on
that
Pirate
happened.
Ship after the live, and you'll know
Hmm?
exactly where it is. You can look it up on Pirate Ship after the live.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Missy.
Oh, speaking of pirate, Shelley McGoy, hello,
Oh, you're gonna
darling.
bring it up. Yeah, the Pirate Ship thing.
Yeah. All right. So here's the thing, real quick. For those of you that use Pirate Ship, for the first 3+ years, we used USPS. I didn't have pirate ships. I didn't have a printer and all that kind of crap. And then I didn't know the technology. All right. So, yeah, you don't go out either, Kathy. I know. Just stay home. Anyway, when we did this last order, we were telling you that I had a box I didn't know about. So we ended up having two different, anyway, Kendra ended up with 3 separate packages going to her house. So the first 2, we did it through Pirate Ship. And just as we were getting ready, when Rusty left to go take care of the dogs, and we're going to get back together to go to the post office. I'm not dissing Pirate Ship at all when I'm saying this, by the way. Or I'm not dissing anything. I'm just giving you what I'm figuring. Yes, it's near Niagara Falls, Missy, exactly. And so I see that there's one more package that I forgot to give to Kendra. So we ended up mailing 3 packages to Kendra. Same time, same bat channel. Okay. Only that one of them, I didn't bother taking all the stuff out to do the pirate ship for the last package. I just brought it and we sent it USPS regular. She got that one first. And then the other ones came a couple days later. So USPS, when you use through them, allegedly goes faster. And then pirate ship will eventually get there. Okay. Just wanted to say that. And I see that you're Rusty's typing to Kirsten. They're having a little chat in the chat. Yeah, so just so you know that. So now we know if you need something sent more quickly, go regular USPS.
And anyone that's interested in potentially trying to figure out a meetup, just email me. Even if you just want to email me your address, and I'll
Yeah,
try
if
to
we don't
figure
have
out
it.
who lives
Yeah.
where and where we can go and
Oh,
potentially do
Deborah
a
got kicked
meetup.
out. Deborah got kicked out. How'd you get kicked out, man? What's going on? What'd you do, girlfriend? What'd you do? Anyway, all right. So we've got a few minutes to Dawn Aaron's
Yes.
Podiversary. Also, Mishi has her members only on Wednesdays as well. I did not look to see whether she was doing it or not. Oftentimes Rusty and I chat afterwards, but Rusty has something that she's going to be doing. I'm going to get everything packaged up, get into my bedroom so I can get comfortable. Not that I'm not comfortable here, but turn the lights off and whatnot. And I'll be over there at Dawn's because I definitely want to see that. She's a good chick. And you use Pirate Ship too, Connie? Yeah. I'm not knocking Pirate Ship, just that it did go faster. So I think they prioritize their normal ones. The ones that they do it. You started dozing off. Oh, I don't
Sorry,
blame
we're
you.
so boring.
I know. I bore myself. That's why you yawn so much during the lives. You're going to watch hockey? Yeah, go for it. I know. Go Canada. Yay, Canada. I love hockey. The man that lives in this house, I think I told you this, but he was a hockey player, not professional.
I would have been a hockey player if we had the money, but instead, so I'll give my family
Okay,
credit.
Myra, thank you. Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
wanted to be on the ice and I wanted to be a hockey player, but we didn't have, and I wanted to be a goalie of
Christy?
all things, which a goalie is the most expensive hockey player you can be as a kid.
Yeah.
So I didn't end up being a hockey player, but I do appreciate my mom and dad. They got me figure skates. That's what we could afford, and that's what we did, and that was fine. And I did figure skating for a little while.
Figure
I did,
skates were very expensive.
but that was less
Yeah.
expensive than if I was a hockey
The
player.
hockey, well, Tony played hockey, but I got rid of all of his hockey gear after he
Yeah.
stopped. And then you decided 83 thumbs. Oh my gosh, we're so close.
But yeah, no, it was nice. I got into figure skating for a while, had a good time, did my thing, did a few twirls and flips, learned how to skate
Relax.
and jump
Yeah.
and flip and land. Hi, Dukes. Are you in here to mess things up?
Oh, you
Dougal's
worked
in
two
here.
straight days, 9-hour shifts, man, Deborah. Yeah, I used to do 10-hour shifts. Can't do that no more. Tuna salad, yum. Tony made me rice and corned beef. That was nice. I'll finish it when I'm watching. I'll go to Dawn's. I'll finish my.
Yes.
Yeah, the swallowing's a worse of a problem these days. So kind of, not so cool.
That's why
I
we
think.
don't talk about food often on this channel. We will sometimes,
Yeah,
but
we
the
do.
way that we
We
don't
yeah,
talk
we'll
about
occasionally.
every
We're
once
not
in a
really
while we
talking
do.
about lots of food because I have a food issue. Not a problem. I mean, it's a lifetime issue. I've had it my entire life. Oh, Frank, we're just getting ready to close shop. We're getting ready to close. I used to work 14 hours. That's crazy. No, don't eat. I don't know how. Like nurses and doctors in hospitals, how can they do that? Still paying the last hockey season. Takes payments. Oh my gosh, are you kidding, Jessica? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I like hockey. That's one sport that I know my football. I could watch football with the big boys, and I know the plays. I know the calls. I know I never played it, but I know from watching it. And
You've never been on skates?
wow,
Hi, Frankie.
Frankie's been on skates. I bet, like truckers' tools. Yeah, 14 hours. Yeah, no joke. Yarnbarf knows those hours, and then to have to be sitting and just watching the road for that period of time. And you have to pay attention. Like if you're working a shift, you can like lean against the wall, take a break, a little mental breather, or run in the bathroom and take a
Oh,
breather.
he's fine. I'm watching.
Yeah. You never learned about football. Yeah, I love football. Definitely. Armchair quarterback. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I love what lacrosse. High school. I dated a lacrosse player, but he was the captain of the team. But I never really understood that. I don't understand that game so much. I understand hockey. Hockey, allegedly, I think hockey has the simplest rules and is easiest to explain to someone who doesn't know anything about sports. Where then baseball maybe is a little bit easy to understand, and then football is a little bit harder because there's so much going on. 20 pounds of lasagna. Oh my gosh, now I'm hungry.
Lasagna.
I love lasagna. I love food. I just can't get it down my throat. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do because we're supposed to go to Boston in a month, and I think I might have to make a schedule to get my throat stretched beforehand. But my thoracic surgeon is not around anymore, so I've got to find a new thoracic surgeon. So that sucks. So
Yeah.
that I don't know if that'll help, but it's getting worse. And then I get anxious and it gets tighter. Whatever. It's a thing. It's part of my life. Welcome to the world. I've been very blessed, so I can't complain. I don't have too many complaints. Anyway, so we're gonna go do a raid over to Dawn's. I don't know. I mean, if anybody, I think Anna dropped the link. I don't know how to do that. Otherwise, I would.
My phone's not in here for me to be able to drop it, but
I'm
Anna
on
did.
my, yeah, I'm using my phone on here. But if any of the other moderators have Dawn's thing, if you want to drop it again, otherwise it's Dawn Aaron's Loving Hands is her channel, and we'll do a Black Cat raid. Thank you, Anna Banana. Anna Banana.
These are my earrings. And that's how annoying they are to get out. I have to
Anna Banana.
pull my ear through all of that to get them
Some
out of my
purty
ear.
yarn, girlfriend. Yeah, we love
Oh
you
no,
guys. Oh,
we're
the
not Bills
dogs.
fans. We live near Bills fans.
Yeah,
We sell Bills bowls at my shop. Like we live near Bills fans.
yeah.
But
Mike is like in the belly
yeah,
of it.
we're
Yeah,
Giants fans. If we're gonna talk about football, we're Giants fans. I grew up in a
yeah. We're
Giants
more
fan
Giants.
household.
Yeah, I'm more
I'm
of a
not
Giant
super big
for sure.
into thank you for saying Black Cat Raid. I'm not super
Thank
big
you.
into sports ball. Like I enjoy things. I prefer hockey to any other sport to watch. But if I was anything in football, it's definitely the Giants.
Yeah. Good night,
Yeah.
Deborah, and good night, Kim J. Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you guys so much for showing up and being and spending time with us. I've been in a funk. Haven't had any spoons, but hanging out with you, Bendy Jendy, hanging out with you guys, man, really lifts my spirits. I hope that you guys also feel the same. Coming here is a nice place, and that you feel comfortable, and we put a smile on your face, hopefully, and then hopefully you also Friday I'm going to drop that, or maybe I'll drop it tomorrow, my unconventional tutorial with that adorable skirt or cardigan that I made for Lynn, and then I want to mail it out to her. But I want to make a headband, and then I'll mail it out to her. But yeah,
Well,
the
we love
Rand
you
group
all.
position. Yes,
Thank you all for always being here. Thank you to everyone who
absolutely.
supports us. I love this community. It truly is just a wonderful place. It's a wonderful place to be. I love our Wednesdays. I love our
Yeah,
Saturdays. It as much as sometimes having a YouTube channel becomes a stressful time, every time we go live, you all make it better and make Mama G and I, or Mug, I should say, and I
mug. I feel like
realize
a
how
mug
much
lately.
we
Yeah.
want to keep doing this. Anytime we want to
Thank
give
you,
up,
Kathy.
you guys, someone in the chat just says the perfect thing. And we're
Yeah.
like, okay, we're not giving up. We need to be
Yep.
part of this world. We have a great community. So thank you all. We love you all dearly.
All of you.
The dogs are going nuts. So yeah, it's about time.
Yep. And I'll
Love
see
ya.
you over at Dawn's. Rusty's going to be doing her thing, and then we'll see you Saturday. And thanks again, guys, for coming by. Don't forget your thumbs if you on your way out if you didn't leave one. And we love you too. Thank you, Regina. Bye bye for now.